Every time. I do that every time. Welcome back. I'm starting like right where I left off here. I looked at the Stargazer just to like get my healing back, and I noticed that we've got something to do with her. And I think what it is that she was probably the one that told us the story about Adelina Corday's crown, because I feel like it was around this time. And then we also have oh right, we were supposed to find alchemist's clothing, and I guess this guy counts as an alchemist. Maybe I should put his shit on. Forgot about that. Tailcoat worn by the leader of the bastards. It is a bespoke suit tailored for style and luxury. It is always best to treat others with grace and proper etiquette. Lumaccio, calming a disruptive crowd at a social gathering. And then his mask. Mask worn by the leader of the bastards. This pristine mask shows no wear despite years of strife. His enemies called him slow and slippery like a snail. He created this golden mask to turn that slanderous name into a symbol of sophistication. Well, that was a bad move. Definitely a bad move. Snail is fucking gross and ugly. And no matter how pretty you make the mask, it's gonna stay gross and ugly. In my opinion. So yeah, let's go back to the hotel and give Alidoro the clothes first, and then take this to the painter lady. The helmet. The crown. Maybe. If I'm right. My memory is so terrible. It might not have been her that told me about it.
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding.
Please do.
Lumaccio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumaccio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Hey, don't know what you're talking about? Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout. Hang on. Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout unsuccessful. Maintaining a blockade as a standing warning to the target and all traders. My apologies, Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. In my defense, the traitorous fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew that lighthouse keeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. That said, I believe there is no longer need for concern. The target could not possibly have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves to make an example of the traitor. The gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh. Ew. Oh, sweet! The fucking heavy amulet! That's what that was. Maybe I shouldn't have, like, backed out. I don't know if you could see that, but, like the picture, it's showing the big heavy amulet, and there's like a little weight symbol with a down arrow in the corner. So we just have to stand on that plate on the floor or whatever, and then put this thing on. Cool. Okay. And I'm sure the game's gonna tell me exactly that once I get there, which is really boring and annoying, but It is what it is. Do I have another ancient disc? I don't remember if I picked one up recently or not.
Well met.
I don't. Okay. This cat's making a lot of noise. I wonder if there's something going on with him. Oh. Okay. I guess I'll be going then. Let's talk to the painter lady. What was her name? It's some weird name like Boris or something. Bogdan. I don't know, it's something weird like that. Oh, she dead? What the fuck? What happened? She just froze to death. She was like, help me, I can't move. Painter's Sky. And then to the one within the darkness. Painting created, oh, Goddard, that's what it was. A painting created by Goddard, the blind painter. It has been painted roughly with oil paints. The painter, trapped in darkness, yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her from within. That light was connected to a profoundly blue and strange sky. Oh, that's beautiful. To the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter who had lost her light. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired and finished my painting. This painting. As time passes, I am certain the world will acknowledge its truth. To that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible. Oh, sweet. Open your eyes and look at the clear blue sky. Feel the night, which will end someday. Only time will tell. Clear blue sky, a song of how the landscape seen when the veil of time is lifted may sometimes be the most beautiful sight. Alright, well, I guess we gotta fucking listen to that. Oh, and show the painting to everybody. Naturally. Oh, can I, like, hang it up? I wonder if I hang it up, it'll be in the hotel in, like, in the future time. Very interesting. Or do I actually just like carry it around and show it to everybody?
Any enemy of the Alchemy.
I must have.
Open your eyes. Open up the clear
Well met.
sky.
Well met.
Hold you close in my mind. Can you see the snow melting down the sea below? Celebrate every new day to start again.
Any enemy of the Alchemy.
There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do here. But I gotta finish listening to the song. Hello, kitten.
Any enemy of the alchemy.
Oops. All right. What do you think about this?
Any enemy of the alchemy.
Nothing? What about this guy? I don't remember who told me about this crown.
Well met, Master.
Okay, I guess nobody. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Maybe it was that trader that was in the zoo. Told me about it. I want to say yes. Maybe I should try talking to him. I think it would be this. Well, yeah. I think he'd be closest to this. I doubt there's anything. I feel like the game would have told me to like go talk to him if this were actually anything, but it can't hurt to check. Just super quick. Ouchie! He should be just out here, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this guy told me the story about it.
Regal and stylish. Reminds me of that story about the monster that roams the seaside wearing a crown. Wait a minute. What? Oh, come now. That is the monster's crown? Go on then. Pull the other leg. It's got bells on. But I
Oh
must
shit,
admit,
that's good. I gotta use
it
that
does
line.
suit you and our ersatz tea party. Let's enjoy another cup of tea sometime amidst all this madness.
That's it?
Always happy to make a
That's all I get for wearing this? I don't want to sell anything.
Always happy to make.
Fuck! I mean, that was nice, I guess, but it's not very helpful. I want a reward. Okay, let's just run back. So I gotta get to the lighthouse. But I don't really know why. Like what Carlo's motivation is. Did maybe Veronique told me to go to the lighthouse, and I don't remember what she said at all. That's probably what happened. She probably told me to go to the lighthouse. Cool. Sharp pipe, nice. I'll take it. Thermite Sandy. That's garbage. It's even worse than it was in the campaign, because now at this point I don't even care about losing my ergo. In the campaign I just didn't really need it. But now it just doesn't matter whether I lose it or not. Madman's Journal. I've learned the devil's method. Subject's body must be fresh, minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, only one element is missing, and it requires a desecration I can't begin to imagine, but must. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot. But I can still get the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. This might be a leap, but this sounds like it's Geppetto. This sounds like it's Geppetto's journal. Subject's body must be fresh, minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. I don't really know what that part means. Maybe that's still like a missing bit of information. But Geppetto was part of the workshop union, and then he joined the alchemists. And that's his wife, Camille, the first awakened puppet. The maid puppet. Send me back to my child. He said, I cannot, but I can still get the child back myself. So, Carlo died. And that was his wife wanting to go back to Carlo. And then he was so stricken with grief about the whole thing that he made it his singular purpose to get Carlo back. Okay, that's not good. Man, this ice is lasting a long time. I didn't see that guy. I'm dead. I'm alive? Is there a flare? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a butterfly, okay. I'm an idiot. Shit. Shit! I'm gonna lose it. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Ancient disc, cool. I guess the cannon stopped. I'm too close. That's good. That's bad. Fuck, dude. You see me just like spamming block? Ah. Alright, not so terrible. Oh, more of these guys. These guys suck. Why are like all the old alchemists dead in here, and then it's just these weird staff guys? Alidoro. Apprehend immediately upon discovery. Fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft of confidential information, destruction of property, abduction and luring of order members, defamation against the order. Wanted dead or alive. No liability shall be assigned regarding his condition. Ooh. So he did have a legitimate wanted poster after all. The fake that we found in the main game might as well have been real. That's funny. Fuck, that's hard to time. Why is she like so weird? Man, you get hit by one, and then the next one comes out so quick. Like, it doesn't matter. You just get hit by it. It stun locks you. Is the common term. It stun locks you. I can't block any of the rest of them if I get hit by the first one. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. I got sent way back. I guess one, like, minor thing I'm not really too big a fan of in this game, which, I don't know, like, it could actually be better, but, one thing I've noticed that has kind of annoyed me is just how vast of a damage variation there is on attacks. There is some kind of, like, random modifier to the damage you do for each attack. I noticed when I was fighting the snail guy, what's his name? The leader of the bastards. I don't remember what his name was, but you know what I'm talking about. The snail guy. I did a fully charged like counter damage shotgun blast on him once, and it did nearly 4,000 damage. And then on another one of my tries, that was some fucking bullshit. That was, holy shit, that was some fucking bullshit. But on another one of my tries, I did the exact same thing. I did a fully charged, like, counter damage shotgun blast. And you can tell, like, when you get it based on the particle effects. And it only did 2,000 damage. So, like, the variation in damage is crazy. It's like a 50% variation. And you can tell with just like any attack, any R1 or charged R2 or anything, there's a lot of variance, and it's kind of annoying, but at the same time it just adds a little bit more texture to the combat. It adds a little bit more flavor, more seasoning, I guess. So I don't know for sure whether I actually hate it or not. But I think as of right now, I'd say I'd probably rather not have it. And I'm probably only saying that because I'm so unused to it, because Dark Souls doesn't do that. Dark Souls, and like all the Souls games, might feel like it at times. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like Sekiro does that or something. I'm not sure, but it just depends on like enemy resistances and stuff, and like all the different buffs you have active and whatever. But there's some true, like, randomness to the damage in this game. I don't think I need to go over there. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck! I'm scared! I didn't want to die to a stupid puppet. Is this guy still in here? Did he respawn? No? Okay. That's good. Bullshit. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I don't want to fucking fight this lady. She's really scary. Is this the like bonus side area? Uh-oh. Something I could drop down onto down there. What else we got? Ladder? Ramp? There sure are a lot of dead alchemists. This better not be like a trick. I was actually expecting there to be some kind of kill plane here. Oh, this is premium luxury bag. Sweet. What about the other side? Maybe you can't drop down here. It looks like you should be able to. Oh, what the f— I'm sorry, that was loud, but I thought oh, that was really dumb of me. I thought I didn't have access to this side because I couldn't go through here, and then it looked like this was only one half of it. And then I walked out here and wondered how to get to where I currently am. Okay. That was pretty embarrassing. I feel like there's gonna be an enemy down here. Alchemist's orders. The puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing something as mad as that into the city, it cannot be allowed. When we have traveled sufficient distance from the city of Krat, retrieve what ergo is left inside that puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. Ooh. What puppet are they talking about? Oh, it must be in here because there's a bunch of like... Oh, that was my gun. I thought I triggered some kind of bomb.
Do I even want to know what was in that cell? Or what kind of monster it was?
Aw, man, Jiminy, spoilers.
Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
Mad Puppet's message. Oh, it was Arlecchino, okay.
Just look at you all, scrambling blindly like headless chickens. Pathetic. You thought to sink me, but your ship's run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found.
I hate this guy.
And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use.
He's got a
Truly
chainsaw?
thought it was the end. My body shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck. Then along came you, brilliant, misguided maniacs, to give me another chance at life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my, let's call it, heart. But time flies, and there's much to do. I must now bid you all adieu.
Message is barely
I
half
have
over.
more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. Oh, they call her Little Short now. Such a splendid little title. And she owes it all to me. Only fitting to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend.
Are you done?
But I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots. It's time I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt. Oh, Arlecchino, you are a clever one.
Okay, well that explains how Leia, like, supposedly killed him and then he came back and got revenge on her. I don't really know what the zoo has to do with it though. I don't really get the zoo at all, actually. Was it just for alchemists to like do experiments on animals easily or something? I know Marchiona was like set up there, but I'm not sure. I'm still missing something. I don't know why the zoo is significant. Why Arlecchino would want to go to the zoo. Having trouble with that there, buddy? I should read Klaus's supply bag too. Bag bearing Klaus's signature. Klaus will undoubtedly reward the kindness of one who returns it to him. There is a saying among the alleyway thieves, never steal Klaus's bag. There will always be something inside that exceeds what any thief can handle. Okay, that's the exact same description as the last one. Which doesn't make any sense. List of sent items. The writing looks hurriedly scrawled. The document holder is empty. Documents contained herein must be sent with high priority. This folio must be transported aboard the Archon fleet. Ah, folio was a Wordle word recently that was really hard. Assessment of Simon by the Order. The Path to God. Research Compendium Book 1 through 3. Research paper. Physical alterations arising from Ergo. Comparative experiment. Awakened puppets and the ego of Ergo. Report on experiment number 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutations. Case collection. Carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure. Financial report of the Order. Ergo transaction statement. Copies of letters and notes concerning Simon's close associates. Final list of Simon's followers. Oh, I wonder how you get to this side. Scared me? Broad Bay 30 year. Oh, this is the guy's beer. Bottle from a procured cask of premium whiskey aged for over 30 years. Someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it regardless of how expensive it is. Maybe not. The Broad Bay 30 year is a historic masterpiece crafted on a remote island to the north. With its deep and rich flavor emerging from the coveted oak barrel, is truly worthy of being called a legend among whiskeys. Okay, well the guy asked for beer, not whiskey. And it says can only be sold. If it's just like a blatant lie and you can give it to the fisherman, I'm gonna be pissed. I did miss an item up there that I'm gonna go back and get real quick. Like, I'm actually gonna be pretty upset if it says explicitly in the item description. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, maybe it's in valuables or functional items. Maybe it's in materials. Yeah. It says can only be sold. So if you have the option of selling it to some merchant or giving it to the fisherman, I'm gonna be mad. Because that's like, why would the game add that extra thing just to lie to you? If that's the case, I'm sure it would have been a mistake, but that still doesn't excuse it. Yikes. Okay. She's scary. He is scary. Silent Evangelist Mace. That sounds pretty cool. And a shot put. Nice. Okay. There's the lighthouse. That is a wacky looking lighthouse. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's check out this mace. Oh, I gotta read it. Okay. Oh, it's an acid mace. Interesting. Head of a massive weapon shaped after the serpent of Ouroboros. Its weight signifies the value of silence. Silent evangelists have only one doctrine, silence. Their preaching is death, execution, and annihilation of the enemies of the order. The handle is encased with decorations of death, yearning for liberation. Death always flows beneath the feet of the silent evangelists. The silent evangelists of the Blades of Simon. Those deaths become yet another of their secrets, breeding silence. Oh, so it has an Acid Spray Fable Art, but it doesn't have advanced scaling, so I guess it's not. I thought it would be an advanced weapon, but it's just pure strength. Pretty good. Pretty good moveset. That's pretty cool. Oh, did I run out of Fable to do the next triangle? I don't know what happened there. I don't really like the head. I don't like big gaudy dumb shit like that, but it's pretty cool. But I think I like the handle. I like the moveset, so I might just try putting something else on the end of it. Like the Booster Glaive Blade. In fact, let's try that right now. Why not? Booster Glaive Blade. We can just use my spare. And then this thing. Now it's like a glaive. That's pretty cool. Got a long reach. I don't know if I actually like the Booster Glaive Blade being on it, though. I feel like it needs something else. Hammer would be pretty cool. Or this, the axe head. Let's see what that looks like. I'm sure it'll slow it down a lot. Yeah, that's pretty wacky. Okay. I don't know. I might experiment with it more later. Where's my cool sword? There it is. That looks big. Oh, right, this thing. That wasn't too bad. What? Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. Oh, sweet. That's very nice. Shortcut door. Right. Mayor's journal. Taleo set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough. Why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. The rest of the words are smudged and illegible. Oh, well, probably didn't go well. Fisherman's weathered key, okay. Well, I gotta find his beer first.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the
Leia.
legendary stalker is nearby.
Fucking Jiminy, I figured that out, you dumb bitch. I figured that out. I saw the rose petals. Why is she leaking rose petals? And like full roses. Where is she getting all those flowers? I can't believe it. We actually found her. I hope she recognizes me.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket. How? This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you?
Us? Shouldn't you not trust us? You can trust us.
Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore.
I'm gonna ask you more.
This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard
Perhaps.
the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand.
Offer to help find Romeo.
Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me. Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates.
I have the key apparently.
The key? What? How?
I don't know.
You must be part pro. You certainly hoard everything you come across. This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Oh, but I got other stuff I gotta do first. What is... I'm not ready. Can I just, like, avoid talking to her? Oh, right, the poster. Defaced poster featuring an image of a missing person. Holes have been torn out where Romeo's eyes should be. On one part of the poster, a map showing the path leading to the Rose Estate is drawn in red ink. Gotcha. Play his will.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life.
Just sweeping a bunch of junk off the table.
There was nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Why can't I just tell her I am Carlo? Why can't I tell her that?
Come on, we need to follow her.
I'd rather not, though. I got stuff to do. There's like stuff to do. This is crazy. I've never
Be
like
careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
played with an NPC outside of a boss fight before. I can't not go with her. Let me get this. Let me get this, please. Please let me get this. Okay, she's gonna just stay there. She's gonna be like, oh, you'll have to go on ahead. I feel too ill. And then I'll never see her again. Holy shit, this is so fucking good. Next time, video's over. Next time we're gonna do other shit. What the fuck? What is that blue symbol? I gotta go back. I mean, I'm sure she'll be there waiting for me. So yeah. That'll be next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye bye.